And I'll have the opportunity to introduce you to the first inductee for the 2014 Healthcare Marketing Hall of Fame, an individual who I'm proud to say was for 11 years of my life a neighbor. And she also happens to be the mayor of Mississauga. And so what I would like to say is take this as a lesson. If you're going to live in an area that requires snow removal, live near the mayor. Good lesson. Totally serendipity, but a good lesson. Hazel, one of the first times I've actually heard her speak was at the opening at Glaxo, the GlaxoSmithKline, Glaxo Welcome. Also, I did a charity run on behalf of the Credit Valley Hospital, and the opening keynote speaker was Mayor Hazel, who made it perfectly clear that the most important thing that we can do to help the hospital is make sure that we're healthy enough to stay out of the hospital, and was supporting the run. I think it's quite clear that we have an individual here who's been mayor for only 12 terms, was in the top 30 of mayors of all around the world. The first time I actually saw Hazel was when I moved into the neighborhood. She was 75 years old, wearing a helmet, elbow pads, knee pads, and was rollerblading with her grandchildren, literally. Professional hockey player in the 1940s, and just an outstanding individual, sharp as a tack and funny as all heck. So ladies and gentlemen, an individual who's demonstrated partnerships and leadership for healthcare. I remember when I came to take a taxi one time for a meeting in Mississauga, came in from Montreal, and I said to the taxi driver, I'm going to so-and-so, and they said, oh, Pill Hill. Even the taxi drivers knew Pill Hill, and they had this vision for the pharmaceutical industry, and I think we really all owe it in great depth to the leadership of Mayor Hazel McCallion. So Her Lordship, Mayor Hazel McCallion.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Well, what a privilege to welcome such a distinguished group of people to the Mississauga Convention Center and to Mississauga. It's just wonderful, because healthcare is so important to all of us. You know, I am so proud of Pill Hill, all the large corporations, but I'm also proud of the 400 health science companies that are in Mississauga. We really have become. I believe we are the pharmaceutical capital of Canada next to Montreal. So we're just delighted. We're delighted with our health facilities that we have, our two great hospitals. And a few years ago, I put together a group with the Mississauga campus of the University of Toronto to see how we could really get on with a major program of health prevention, because I believe it's the only way we're going to save our health system. And so we got together all the organizations in Mississauga. We took a group of 45 graduate students, and we put together a program, and we took it to London, England, and we won a world award for it. Because health prevention, in my opinion, is the key to our health system. And so I'm just delighted to have you in Mississauga, because it really is the center. We have two great hospitals. Think about them joining together to bring more efficiency and better management and managing both, and working together to make sure that we have the services to look after our people. So I'm very proud as Mayor of Mississauga with the great health facilities that we have. But most important of all, in my opinion, we have to prevent people from having to go to the hospital. I got in trouble once when I said, I never visit a doctor, that's why I'm so healthy. But, you know, with the mismanagement of our health system, which has occurred, and with the misuse of our health system by the citizens, we just have to take the action to eliminate both of those and get on. I was just in Texas, and I got up and spoke to a group of 14 international site selection companies that are bringing investors from all over the world to the United States. And I asked them, well, do you ever think of Canada? And the guy said, we seldom think of Canada because you're far too timid. You don't promote your country. Gee golly, it sort of hit me. He said, you have a lot of assets, but you're hiding them under a rug instead of showing them. And I believe we have hidden our great assets in this country under a rug. Here we are over in China telling them how we should manage hospitals, how we should manage long-term care, etc. We have all the necessary programs here in our great country of Canada. We don't use them as well as we should, and we're not promoting them internationally. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the contribution you folks have made, and congratulations to the award winners. I'm so delighted to see many of the presidents of our pharmaceutical having received the award, like Paul Lucas and others that are on the list. So folks, have a great day, and let's work together. Government and the medical profession and the pharmaceutical companies association and all the many associations. And then let's promote the great assets that are in this great country of Canada to the world. We can do it. We have everything to do it. We just have to get on a promotional campaign to show the rest of the world that we have a health system, as I stood up at that big conference and said, we have a health system second to none in the world.